up here. Okay, we are live. Go ahead.
I want to welcome everyone. This is a new experience for all of you. Look around me. You're going to get an inside look at an iconic person, not only in this space of intimate apparel that she's been doing for years. You're going to get a little bit of legacy with her iconic 20 plus years in Hollywood. This woman has really done her business, walked the walk, and she really did put all that work into bringing this collection. This has been around for 22 years. This is Rhonda Shear Intimates. You know and love her. If you're anywhere in my age of that 40s, you're going through that perimenopausal time in life, you will remind yourself of her being on that show Up All Night, still trying to master that little Up All Night that she does. But we're here to just have a little girl talk. Let's talk about what she wanted to do after she spent 20 plus years in Hollywood. She truly set out to be the revolutionary person in the intimate world, because every picture you just saw, those beautiful, iconic pictures, she was truly wearing lingerie made by men. The boning in the sides, the underwire, the things poking her, holding her in. So she set out to say, there has got to be another way, especially as she left Hollywood in her 40s. She said, let's figure this out. So what I'm holding here is our iconic Abra. The Abra is truly this truly is, and I know all of the factories in the world that make every single seamless and those top designer celebrity brands, they all refer to Rhonda Shear's Abra because she set a precedence and changed the world of any type of bra. This is your seamless bra. So when we look at this, it comes in lots of colors. It's the seamless Abra. And what seamless means, it is truly done on a machine that is circular. So when you get this home, you will feel no side boning, no underwire under there. You're going to get the lift, you're going to get the support. But what this is truly going to do is give you that anti-sag. I started wearing Rhonda Shear's bras probably 2 years before I even met her in person, because I knew that brand. I wanted that brand. I love that the fact that my girls could stay lifted. I think I've erased a couple years in gravity. This is the seamless single layer. We all know it. 85 million sold in 35 countries. It truly is going to be that bra. When you see competition, which any iconic, very well-selling thing always has some imposter. But what's the difference about this is you are going to always get that same stretch and recovery. When you wash this, there's not going to be pilling. There's nothing that's going to change the texture or denier of this. And you see there's like, when you get to the sides, you see where there actually is that cup for your bust. Look at that perfect shot right there. That cup for your bust, that's like we'll call that a little nest for your breast. But this is truly what started it. And when Rhonda started this 20 years ago, you have to think there was no athleisure wear doing anything in the seamless industry. She found a little swatch from a little company that said, okay, this machine is new. And she knew that this was going to be the way that you just shop your top. So when we say shop your top, I think here on Amazon, we have extra small to 3X, multiple colors. But what you're going to get is going to be stretch and recovery. We have stretch in our jeans now. We have stretch in our sneakers. Why not have this? This is truly going to be the bra that you wear every night. This is what I wear every night because it really keeps the girls lifted. You feel a little bit more modest. My daughters that are 13 wear this. I wear this. My mom that's a nurse, she wears this under her scrubs. The benefit of wearing the single layer is it's leisure. It's a leisure bra. But all you have to do is grab two. Grab two, because if you want to wear this and keep that good comfort feeling going all day long, grab another one and just double it up, because that's truly where our generation 2, which I know sometime we'll get to with the removable pads. So we're going to tell you this one. We'll come back to this gal. This is the OG. This is truly where Rhonda Shear kind of made her mark on the intimate apparel world. But while we're doing this, you know, let's just have fun. I mean, we're here. Look at this beautiful background. Look at this. Everything looking pretty, 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 pretty. But I want to take you into something that is the latest and the greatest. So we can go from one section of the original to the latest. This is truly the most revolutionary bra. You might see this on other websites for twice as much. This is your Infinity Edge Illusion Edge, meaning there's no edge, there's no sewing. It has gel technology under the bust that's going to give you, and let me just take this off so you can see just truly how revolutionary this is. Because you know what? I always want to remind everyone that just because Rhonda might not be on your radar from like the big ad campaigns going down Wilshire Boulevard, she still is the one using those same factories. This bra is made in the same factories of the high-end celebrity, which I'm sure we can say, but I don't want to say it. But I think because Rhonda does differently, she truly has added double the gel. There's no gel technology in those other brands. She has added the wider side, which that is something that's always been important to Rhonda. If I hold this right here on the side, most bras only have 2 fingers. And that's why no matter what your front cup size is, you only have 2 fingers. Look at this. It's just over wide of a hand. That's what's going to give you that smoothing, because a little education about wearing a bra, 90% of your coverage and your support should come from your band. So look at this. When you have this band that's going to just truly hug and circle your body, it is going to give you that smoothing technology, and it's going to give you all that look. And look at this. This is the true natural cups. So you could also truly take this out. So wide pocket. So this is our body bra. This is truly our body bra that is that super soft to the hand. If you're not familiar with it, you'll get familiar really quick once you buy this, because I know you'll come back for another one. It is the perfect t-shirt bra. Smoothing cups, that underband that no one else has, because that's truly what sets Rhonda apart. She makes sure you're smooth under your bust, where your rib cage meets your breast tissue. Smooth that all out. No one wants that pocket side, smoothing all the sides out, giving you that smooth t-shirt back as well. But then you have the wide pocket, because everyone knows it is a pain to get your pockets and your actual pads in and out. So this is a pad these are sold with us for $15. So the fact that you're getting the bra for this value, but you can literally double it up. No one's symmetrical on both sides. So I literally want you to try to figure out a way to understand that there is possibilities outside of traditional brick and mortar. You go into that room and you have all these things, but honestly, this is going to be something that's so much fun. My daughters are 13. They wear them. We all are now fighting over whose bra is whose. It really is something when you start really realizing that you can find a bra that fits and feels good. It really does change your life. I mean, you kind of start out and you're like, okay, my morning's going to start out terrible because I don't like my bra. Or you go through half your day and everyone gains a little weight throughout the day. That's why we all learn how to take that bra off. So if you have any questions, the bra is on sale for $19.99. I mean, this is $19.99, like 19 and change is truly something exceptional, because you are getting the quality. And if you look at Rhonda Shear, go ahead, look at her in other locations. We're exclusive at some locations because you get 2 packs, but to be able to buy a single, these are the times when you can actually grab that favorite one. So you might be a fan of this, and I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see what you think about this. If you've ever worn a Rhonda Shear bra, maybe not the bra that we're showing right now, you will 100% shop that same size. So when we talk about this, I know when you think about bras, you think about having all those alphabets, all those sizes, because you know what, you go into those stores and I'm like, it is ridiculous. I counted 96 to 172 sizes at 2 different stores. Who knows what size they are? That's kind of like, who knows? But when you shop with Rhonda, you only have to pick between the extra small to 3X. So you're going to have this beautiful shaping for your bust. So your body's going to make that space. It's not going to be a cup, but you do have those dyed to match removable pads that are going to give you that modesty. This dyed to match removable pad, this pocket is made specifically for us. You will not find a pocket that is this wide, this easy to put your pad back in, because everyone knows how cumbersome that can be. And sometimes you throw them out. I mean, I look at my daughter's swimsuit sometimes and I'm like, it is a piece of cardboard. But we're giving you something that you can use and use. So this is that body bra. This is going to give you that full coverage. It's going to give you the lift, the support that you need. It's going to give you the adjustable strap so you can really actually customize this to yourself. Those dyed to match removable pads. This is a game changer. So if you can grab, so we're kind of going through the hits right now because we went through the bra. We gave you this body bra with a gel. This gel technology is like, I know a lot of people are calling it jelly. It's like a jelly that goes underneath. Check this one out because I think this is going to be something that you will really like your collection. It will not be, it's still a leisure bra without being anything that's going to dig under your arms. So then this one, what do we call this nowadays?
All lace.
It's the because this is part of the collection. This is, so when we talked to, and I know many of you just tuning in, Rhonda Shear, the first time to see on Amazon talking about the icon that brought intimate apparel into like the 21st century, truly changed the way. And when I go shopping and comp shop, everyone's copying her. She changed. You don't need 96 or 172 different sizes. You need one size. What size top do you wear? I wear a large, and I wear a large dress. This is a large dress. So this dress truly is an example of something that fits you, your normal size, because you can't go wrong. I know it's hard for us to deprogram, 50 years of shopping for you had to know your exact circumference and your cup size. But Rhonda truly revolutionized this whenever she said, after 20 years in Hollywood wearing lingerie on that famous show Up All Night, she said, I want to figure out a way. So she found seamless. And so what she's done over those 22 years is take seamless. And you don't see this. And there's beautiful shots. This is truly the person that you think. I think a lot of people forget who she is and they don't put two and two together. They love her intimate apparel product. And they now can say, this is the person I watched when I was a kid. This is the person that I loved when cable TV first came out. This is all I watched. I watched this and Yo MTV Raps. This is my Friday night watching Rhonda Shear. So this is an icon in the industry of intimate apparel. And she's bringing to you a collection of bras that are truly going to change the way you feel. Because wearing a bra it is universal. Wearing a bra is everyone's angst and no one wants to do it. This is the lace inset bra. So what we're talking about here, seamless technology, 100% seamless. When that means it's all done on a Santoni machine, which is a cylinder machine. So you will have nothing on the sides, no hardware here, no underwire under here. Listen, it's going to give you, but this one, I love when I feel this one. Grab this if you can. What colors do we have on this, Tatiana? Because this one is truly going to be the one that you wear this and it doubles as a cami. That's what I love about Rhonda's always thinking about ways to wear things differently and wear things fun. Look, she's always active. Look at her. She is always out there with people. She is in the mix. And, sometimes I think that there's a lot of ladies out there that just fell in love with Rhonda because the bras work. The bras make them feel good. And she's truly going to give you, and if you're not familiar with that, grab this because she does have that legacy about her that gives her all the reason to be doing intimate apparel for 22 years.
So in that bra, we have it in black, white, beige, and pink.
Black, white, beige, and pink. Okay. When I tell you about this bra, look at this. Look at the stretch. I want to show you what this also is. I know I flipped that pretty fast. Okay. So what you're getting here with this bra, and if I could show this with my hands, we're going to figure this out. That you're getting that lace inset. There are so many tops now that you need to have that little bit, even that 2 inches. fills in that décolleté area, fills in this space right here where you might feel a little bit more of that aging, that crepiness. You want that, but this is going to be that double layer. So when we talked about that original eyebrow, it did not have that double layer. It still has that really wide band, the super wide band that you have, which this one even has a little bit more nylon. So when I feel that nylon spandex stretch, this is going to be one when you touch this. When you feel this, this is not going to be that retail discount store or that, any other store where you can buy seamless, because this is a proprietary blend is something that's really hard to do, but because the volume we can do with such a successful brand, we can do that. And this pocket, you're never going to find a pocket this open. This pocket is truly going to save you time and effort, because we always say wash your bra without your pad, but it's like everyone just throws their bra in the washing machine and just keeps going with it. But then you have to figure out a way to push this back in, but not with Rhonda. You truly just went like this. I literally took it out, and I truly going to go like this, put it back in, and it's smooth. It is truly smooth. So think about if you're a prosthesis wearer. I genuinely, anyone going through surgery, anyone going through any type of, tactile issues where you need something a little softer to your body, this is genuinely going to be the one that you want. Because if I flip this inside out, I want to show you. This is not just seamless. So sometimes people might think of seamless, and this is inside out now. Some people might think of seamless as being, oh, that must be a sports bra. I'm not going to have extra space in between my bust. I'm not going to have all of that really good support. Look at this. This is inside of that bra. So I took it inside out. So you have this. This is what seamless is. It is done in a machine where they build tension in between. They build tension underneath. You get that wide smoothing effect on the side that's going to smooth you out, going to keep everything projected forward. But this is the one, if you can grab this, I will say, this is the one that's going to get you through the summer, those low-cut tops that you might throw on and you're like, oh my goodness. Or you don't want to wear a tank under a thing and then a bra. This could be your bra and cami in one. That's one thing about Rhonda's. She has all those things built in here. Again, double layer. So it is that level 2, going to give you all that that support, lift, projection forward, modesty pads. You'll be set with this one. What are we going to? Let's go to this. Okay. Let's just figure this one. Okay. So everyone knows as we age, this arm thing happens. I don't have the dress to do it, or I would do it. But as we age, our arms start to wiggle. Have things they say, like lunch lady arms, things that don't mean well. But guess what? If you wear one of Rhonda Shear's under the bust, so this goes under your shirt. I would literally wear this with this dress right now. It makes my arms feel smoother. It's going to give me that. So I'm going to put my arm up through this. This is the arm shaper. So an arm shaper. So one thing about Rhonda being in Hollywood for 20 years and doing this for 20 years, there's a lot of things that used to be popular that are just coming back. So I know some of you might not know what an arm shaper is, but we've read the reviews. We know that it's what everyone likes. So you put this on, you put it all the way up. It settles under your bust. So it gives you that nice lift. It's going to give you that smoothing of the sides, the whole back projection. But look at how smooth your arms are going to be. They're going to be perfect. This comes in black and nude. I think we have the nude. Think about this under as a mother of the bride. Think about this under those sequin sheer that could be scratchy, could be itchy. You just don't feel confident on your underarms. This is going to be the one that's going to save you, because Rhonda knows old school things. This is like what I call like OG shapewear, because arm shaping is something that I don't even know that you can find at a retail store at all. So she knows that. And what's happening now that we're kind of, even though it's a couple years past, we're coming out of COVID and people are like, I need those things. I want those things. I want something that's going to smooth my arms up. She even does them shorter. We'll bring one of those to you soon. But you know what? You ruche it up. It smooths all this, like this loosey-goosey that you don't want to have. It pushes it all up. It goes under your bust. So you get everything. This is truly, I would say this is a mother of the bride must. I mean, especially if you even have, even if it's a sheer arm, this is going to be able to, if you get that nude color, or if you're wearing a black dress, even better, it's going to make you feel confident. This is something that I know Rhonda always talks about. And she's probably one of the only people that still do this. I mean, it's got that stretch. It's all that seamless technology. But isn't it interesting how you can just do seamless and you cut out that scoop so it goes under your bust? So you can still have that volume. Nothing's going to flatten you out. So have that lift and volume, smoothing, projection, but you get that arm. We always think about the bottom half, but it's hard to cover those arms sometimes when you have like shapewear, because this is shapewear for the arms, and really no one's doing this anymore. So, kudos to Rhonda for listening. I mean, she always has been such an icon of listening, and that's truly where her brand initially started with this. This is the original pinup. So, but she set out after 20. Oh yeah, question. Give me a question, kids.
I'm not sure which style, but she asked, could we get more colors? I have the white, black, so I don't know.
Oh, sure. And ask her back, because maybe we do have them. Hey, and maybe you can just check on other sites that we have, because we will definitely make sure that we can get that for you, because I love, yes, colors. That's one thing about Rhonda. We always do black, white, nude, but then she's known for her fashion colors. So yes, thank you for asking. And I'm sure we could probably get some of those uploaded. But right now, just check, what's your style? Ask her what her style is, and we can kind of direct you to the best place to go. But, this is really a great chance for you to take down, and walk down memory lane and really realize, put the dots together. How do I know Rhonda Shear? She was on a show Up All Night for 20 plus years, lived in Hollywood. And when I tell you, we are so fortunate to walk through a hall of fame of photos, her with Bob Hope, her with, every celebrity possible. But this is going to be a chance to show you not only who she is as a industry starter and changer of the intimate world, but this is going to be a chance for you to hear and see the technology that she really worked those 20 years for to get to this point. This is the pinup collection. So Rhonda, after 20 plus years of being in Hollywood, said, I'm figuring out a way for women to shop. She was in her 40s. She said, my body's changing. I'm changing. Every day we're changing. Every week we go up and down 5 to 7 pounds. So what are we going to do? So this is the pinup bra. This is truly, in our world of talking, this is iconic, because this is giving you all of that lace detail. Think of this as a cami. Think of this as everything that you ever wanted to fill in that space. This is a bra that is going to give you the lift support, double layer. You have that wide side, but you also have the stretch. So one thing you always want to remember, think about that. Where else can you get stretch in a bra? Because we all set out to find those bras at those big box stores, Victoria's, everyone that are doing things 96 to 172. I went through every store at my local mall, the one that's still around. I mean, not many malls still around, but I counted how many chances of sizes. And what's really disappointing? When you go up in size, say you're a gal that is a 2X, a 3X, and above, you're left with basically some matronly looking bra. So this is going to be a bra that you just shop your top. All of Rhonda Shear's bras are extra small through 3X. What that means is, what's your top size? Like, I'm wearing a large dress and I am a large. When you're wearing something that's a little bit fitted, not tight, just like, we have so many caftans and flowy. As trends come in and out, we have to alter our shop your top, because, it could get a little confusing. But you're never going to be disappointed, because you're always going to be able to go up and down. That's the beauty of shopping with Rhonda Shear. Because look at this, stretching your shoes, stretching your in your jeans. I mean, I looked at my daughters who are 13 and I said, oh my gosh, you're wearing jeans that have no stretch. I can't even imagine going to the summertime and not having stretch. This is the iconic pinup bra. Truly, this is the one that revolutionized. We cannot keep it enough. It's the same silhouette as 20 years ago. What we've done here, we keep elevating the textiles. Look at that 4-way stretch. The 4-way stretch is not going to be itchy. Nothing is going to be scratchy against your skin. You have this nice top loading pocket, really wide top loading pocket, which is great. Pop that pocket out. Watch, I'll pop that pad right back in out of that pocket, and it's done. You don't have to worry about that. I just did that without even looking. So that is something that, Tatiana was just talking, that is something that's so confusing and so challenging. You don't want to wear something. Even this morning, I was talking to a friend, like, I sometimes throw things out, I can't get it back in. So when you have this nice wide pocket, this is an opening that's great for prosthesis because you're going to have that smooth to touch fabric against your skin, that beautiful glistening fabric that's touching, say, the chiffon dresses, those caftans, anything that's smoothing. But you also get this lace around the neckline. This is a savior for me because I'm heavier chested. So if I wear a low cut shirt, believe me, I have twin daughters that are 13. They're like, Mom, put something on under there. So you know what? Rhonda's to the rescue every time, whether it's a pinup bra or one of her bras or one of her tanks. These are always going to save me because it fills in that space to like make sure you're not so revealing and you're not going to have to worry about doubling up and having to wear a bra and then a cami. You get it all in one. And there's just so many, when you get this home, there's so many details, even this detail right here. It is not, we don't do adjustable straps, but you have this little strap. I mean, this little strap is everything. When you see like those details, when you get it home, I don't know if you're like I am, when I get that home and I see those little details of like, wow, who thought of that? That gives you that reach. So when you reach for something, you move for something, look at that. That is just like those little added details that Rhonda does. That's when you know it's going to be a great product. But also, 22 years of doing this, that is a testament to the product and a testament of the customers that have been so satisfied with this process of shopping your top. So anything that you've seen here, it's extra small to 3X. This is that pinup bra, but I want to show you its little partner because I really think if you can swing it and you can grab both, I think that, you're really going to get like the cutest little pinup set. There's something so beautiful and sexy about having a cute little, this is a tap short. 14 for this. Okay. So 14. So let me just tell you, when I was a kid, I used to go to expensive store. My grandmother was heavier busted. So she had to go to the upstairs, the fancy stores because they had her size. I would always look at those rounders. That's in the merch industry. That's what we call them, rounders. And I would see $25, $30 for the fancy underwear. This is a fancy underwear. This is that fancy underwear. But to get it for that much, let me just tell you what you're getting. This is that beautiful pinup. You're getting that double layer in the front. Tummy control, the beautiful, sexy burnout. If you see these in black, let me just tell you, it's show-stopping. It's covering you. You'll look sexy, flirty. You have this nice wide opening on the leg, which is that 4-way stretch. Let me just show you how much this stretches. So even if you're thicker thigh gals, don't worry. This is going to completely lay skimmingly smooth your leg. But this is my favorite, always loving to show the back of Rhonda's. Look at this ruching. Can you imagine? Have you ever seen, this is an old Hollywood style. This is an old Hollywood trick of giving you that BBL. It's giving you that lift. It's giving you that separation. You're actually getting that booty you wanted. It's not going to be a pancake. It's not going to go high. And let's just say, I am flat in the back, but this gives me the lift. I just wore the black ones this morning when I had to go to another show. I wear these all the time. But the benefit of these also are when you wear something that truly smooths you out, all the cover you get on the sides. Think about all that tummy smoothing. You're creating a foundation, kind of like building a house. When you truly have a foundation and they sit like a little bit above that natural waist. So these are going to be the ones that give you, it's going to tuck that tummy in. That lower tummy is having twins. Yes, that's a thing. And then the sides are smooth. It's going to smooth you out on these sides, those smooth inner sides, and the back. The back is where I truly think that's where you are going to see, if you're anything like me, that you feel like you are completely flat in the back. You almost think like, if I could just put the front of me to the back of me, I'd be perfection. But hey, listen, we're all built differently. This is the one that gives you your derriere, that lift, gives you that tush lift. Try these. But I also want to point out, when we were talking about how much a traditional you know, fancy panty would be when I went to those stores. This is going to be that for 14. Flip this inside out. This is where truly you're going to separate from the junk and the good stuff. And Rhonda gives you the good stuff. You are going to have this super nice wide gusset, moisture wicking cotton fabric. The fabric that goes up through the front panel, also cotton, moisture wicking. You can see that ruching in the back. That's right there. That's going to give you that lift. It's not going to give you it's not going to give you a wedgie. That's the inside of it. Let me flip you. This is, I think this for a lot of ladies and a lot of gals, it is finally time that we have a wide gusset that actually works. Moisture wicking. It's a moisture wicking wide gusset. I'm going to flip this up front. And that same cotton panel, this is inside out, mind you. This is definitely inside out, but it goes against your skin. That smooths everything out. It will make everything cool. Moisture wicking. So as you sweat, as you go through those, this is I would say this is my go-to for summer months, for those long maxi dresses, those long maxi skirts, anything that's going to want you, because the fabric that's on the side is this sleek, slinky kind of feel to it. Not going to be hot. It's not going to do anything. Guess what? I love the fact that this is anti-static. I hate when I'm getting all dressed and I finally have something to wear, and every time it has static, it literally clings to everything. But this will be the one that's smooth, slinky.
We have a question.
Yeah.
Are they hot because she would be wearing under jeans riding her Harley?
These are Harley friendly. My aunt, my Aunt Gina. Okay, what was her name again? I love that you asked me this. My Aunt Gina and I'm from Pennsylvania. My Aunt Gina and my uncle wear this is what she wears because they don't give her a wedgie. This is it. I love that you asked that, Harley girl. I love it. That should be your name, Harley girl. But this is it, because when you sit down, there's no ruching. You don't get off that bike and have to pick. And we all wear, I mean, I've been around that enough that you wear kind of like tighter jeans because you want to be, nothing wants to be like flapping in the wind when you're riding a motorcycle, even if you're driving it or you're riding behind. This is going to be the perfect, this is actually what she wears. So I love that. Buy those red ones, because listen, if you're even interested in a Harley girl or gal, everyone's going to like these. Everyone's going to wonder where you got these. This is truly, I love that. We should name these Harley. Yeah. We should name them. This is perfect, because this really is what my mom was just visiting, and I sent about 5 home, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm ready for the season. And then that's what I'm going to go to next. I think we have a couple more things. This is one thing I definitely want to hit real quick before we go into the bandeau, because I don't want to miss out on the bandeau or the other molded cup. Our molded cup camis are the hottest item that you can get. These are the ones that truly will revolutionize the way that you are wearing your undergarments, because you do not have to wear a bra. You do not have to wear a cami. It is all in one. So this is that molded cup. I know it might be a little harder to see because it's black. This is that molded cup. It really gives you that shape. You have the molded built in. You have the smoothing. So see those cups, they're all built in. You have the padded straps that go 3/4 of the way around. So it goes all the way to the back. Look at that. It goes all the way to the back. So when you wear this, this could be a top. And my Harley, put this with under one of your jean jackets or your jackets. This could be the hottest thing that you wear. It would be so pretty because it smooths you out. You want something that's going to give you, and we make it long enough, tucks it into your jeans. This is the foundation. So you don't have to worry about wearing a bra, then a cami, then things roll up. This is your bra and cami in one. So again, shop your top. All you have to do, extra small to 3X. It's just that easy. So if you're in between sizes and you wonder, we make sure it accommodates. You can't go wrong. And I know here at Amazon, it's easy. Just grab it, pick what you like, return it, exchange it, anything you need to. But this is one that I will tell you, this is a staple in your foundation, especially if you get your natural neutral color. There's so many great crochet knit tops. I don't want to, I mean, I might have a cami, but then what if my bra is red and I have to worry about the strap covering? If you could just step into one complete bra and cami, smooth you out, wear that open weave crochet, cute little shorts, and you get that tummy control because with this molded cup, it just glides over your curves. It has a nice hourglass figure. It's seen when you get it home, it kind of has like a little cascade out. So it's not going to ever be constricting. So it's never going to be too tight. It just is perfect. And Rhonda is a stickler for making sure it goes to that length. And Rhonda is about what, 5'2", 5'3", and I'm 5'8", 5'9". So when we tell you it's going to fit you the same, she makes sure it fits everyone the same. So just trust that process. I think that's a really great one for you to add into your summer collection because nobody wants to wear a bra and a cami and then everything else. So this is that molded cup one. So if you can see that on there, but I definitely want to go into, as we go into the summer months, we got to talk about this. Oh my gosh. How much? Okay. So $15.94. So this is our seamless bandeau. It's not just a bandeau. I know everybody in the world, especially me that is heavier busted, hates talking about a strapless bra. We all hate it because it doesn't work. This has been winning Cosmopolitan magazine 3 years and continuing going because of what it does for you. So let me just take this off. What it does, it's going to hug you. The other bras, I mean, we've all gone to those weddings. We've all gone to those their parties where someone's dancing and they're always going, and they're always pulling it up because that strap, this bra is falling down. What's happening is it doesn't have this. So look at that, 360 all the way around, that 360 circumference that's giving you. So this is hugging you. But guess what? You could buy bandeaus, but you'll be smashed out. What's happening with this is that seamless technology where you get those two spaces that underwire, but we make sure we set that underwire way below, triple reinforce it. So nothing's going to pop out, but you're going to get that lift and support. And so when you're walking around, nothing's going to go. This is not going to go anywhere. And what are the benefits of seamless, which is this technology, all done on that Santoni machine? We just make those pockets. We just make those pockets and make that underwire fit there. Again, very low because we all know that Beyonce had that magical moment where she was probably wearing a strapless bra and they poked out. This is not going to poke out because when I tell you how, I'm going to flip this inside out because you're going to see when you actually have something that is just literally the most minimal construction to make your breast make that shape, but it's going to lift you. It's going to hold you. So even if you're at 3X and you think, okay, my girls are dragging and sagging, when you pull this up, but we've talked about this and I'm going to educate you every time, 90% of your support should come from that band. So that's why this works, because the band hugs your body. It hugs you. You don't dip forward. You don't have that. So everyone needs to grab this because I guarantee you, if you grab this and put this in your drawer, even if you don't have anywhere to go right now, you will look at your closet differently. You will look at wearing clothes off the shoulder tops, because I know we've all figured out that way to tighten the straps, put them off the shoulder, and you just walk like this. Buy a Rhonda Shear strapless bra. You will not be disappointed because it's something you get it's so tiny. You put it in your drawer, look, super flat. And then that one time that you need it and you're getting dressed in that rush, like I usually am, and I'm like, I don't have a strapless bra. You have one. You have them. It is actually like, this is insurance. And at $15, I can guarantee you go and buy any strapless bra, you're in the 70s and 90s. You can buy a bra that's going to be something that can support the girls, because it has to have detailed construction in it. So that is definitely one that I would say grab that one. So we have a lot of really great ones. So, we have time for one more.
We have all.
Okay. So this one, I want to talk about this one. This is something that we basically designed from scratch out of 7 different bras. So Rhonda Shear was an icon in Hollywood wearing lingerie. And she said, I want to figure out a way to change the world of intimate apparel. And, 22 years later, she's still doing it. This is our newest, greatest. This is our molded cup. So this is going to give you all that smoothing, that true padded, already there, not removable pads. It's going to give you that shape. It's going to be that smoothing. We added this nice wide band underneath that's going to give you that smoothing, because where our breast tissue meets with our rib cage, you can get that pocket right there. But when we did with this one, because we sit with this amazing design team, we gave you this crisscross back. Okay, so what this crisscross back is going to do for you is posture. It's going to make you stand taller. It's going to, I just did that. Can we say boobs on here? I might make it, hey, boobs. This is going to give you that crisscross back, because we know what we did? We took a chiropractic back support and said, how can we build this into our bras, especially for those heavier gals, those 2X, those 3X, those really, I wear a large, but I'm telling you, these girls are heavy. I mean, I even, TMI, make my husband, I'm like, okay, this would be half of my body weight. But when you have a heavier bust, this crisscross back is going to be your savior, because you have that wide side. That's that power mesh. It's going to smooth everything out. You're not going to have any lumps and bumps. And when you get to the back, you have this crisscross, kind of like that old school brand Cross Your Heart. It really was like that. That's something I'm guarantee you, Tatiana, never heard in her. And yes, well, it was an intimate apparel brand when I was a kid. But yes, you have this crisscross back, but this is going to give you, but you have that breathability right here. That side power mesh, still breathable. So when you see all this coverage and you think, wow, going into the summer, do I want something that hot? Yes, this is going to be the bra you want. It's not going to be hot. It's going to be breathable, but it's going to scoop down. And if you even want to wear a lower neckline, it goes down. But again, why you're going to get so much support is because 90% support comes from that band, because that band is what is setting it apart from other brands. Most brands you see, the bra just goes underwire right there. That's it. There's no underwire built into this. And so if I flip this inside out, just to give you a quick inside tour of how this is going to work for you, it's going to work because when you flip this inside out, I'm going to make the cups go towards me so you can see. Those are molded cups, but I want to go this way so you can see this. Underwire here, there's no, under the bust, there's no underwire. It is a felt triple reinforced band that's under there that truly Rhonda really changed the world when she did this. Because see that, see that band under there? That looks like there's underwire. And you're like, okay, there's no underwire. When you get this home and your busts make this shape, when you step into this, and that's one of the things when you do Rhonda Shear, all you have to do is step into it. You kind of just like take it. I go under, step into this bra. You kind of go down, step into it, adjust the girls, adjust the straps. You're all set. You're ready to go. This is truly, and the padded straps that you're getting here, just like the padded straps on that molded cup cami, they will change the way you feel about anything because they do not dig in. I grew up watching my grandmother, have trouble finding bras because she was heavier gal. She would go to those places, but every bra would still cut into her. And I used to, as a little girl, I would see that her arms had those divots, those red marks, the things on their shoulders. So when I knew that Rhonda did these, she's been doing these forever on the molded cup camis and molded cup collection. It is truly making a difference because also if you show this, if you actually show this, no one's going to know that it is a bra. It's going to be like wear an off the shoulder top. You'll be set and you'll be good because this is going to give you all that support. And I think this comes in a couple colors and maybe some prints.
How about the straps on that?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. The straps on these guys, these are adjustable straps. The best part about this is that padded strap. That padded strap is going to give you, think about all those times you put your purse on and you're like, oh, that's digging into me. That's digging into me. This padded strap is going to make you not have those wardrobe wounds when you get off, when you leave your house, you go, but it does have adjustability. So that adjustability you can definitely modify. You can totally loosen it up, tighten it up. But yeah, it does have these padded straps are something that is super supportive, even if you are heavier busted. Because I think that sometimes why we steer away from some things because you might see a beautiful bra, but then it's not going to give you that support in those spaces but with this, again, you're getting all of that support from the band. So that patch should never have to do any work. It just sits there because you're going to get all your support to lift your butts up and hold them, because that's really where it should be. That's truly where the breakdown of how bras never worked happened, because it didn't give you enough bandwidth. It didn't give you enough support under your bust. You all the pressure on those straps, and that's why they drag and give you all those like divots in your shoulders. So what are we going to go back to? Let's just do a quick run through just to do this. And I love anyone asking any more questions, and feel free, you know, we always like questions at rhondashear.com. Also, I know we're here on Amazon, and I know that Amazon is, you know, the destination to get the absolute best value. So that is a great place to start. But I want to start with, let's just do a really quick rundown of all this. And look at Rhonda. Rhonda, these are some great photos of Rhonda through the years. Rhonda Shear was 20 plus years in Hollywood. Before that, she was in Miss Louisiana. She was in pageant. She was a pageant queen. But she really, and I don't know that a lot of people know this about her, that she was the Rhonda Shear girl from Up All Night. You now know her from 22 years of doing intimates and doing bras and panties, because she changed the way we think about them. So it's kind of fun to see, but I love to still see where she started, because that's really how she got to this point, because she set out on a mission when she was in her 40s, leaving Hollywood, or so in Hollywood. I don't think she ever knew she was going to leave Hollywood. I think she would have stayed in Hollywood. She loved, look at all the people she was hanging out with. I mean, she was hanging out with so many great fun. Oh, the Jenners. Look at this. I mean, everyone. Oh my gosh. Was that Stray Cats? No, was that Brian Setzer? I mean,
Brian Setzer.
Yes, yeah, a Brian Setzer orchestra. I went to see them several times. I knew it. I knew Gene would get with my age bracket there for a second. So yes, look at Stevie Nicks. Oh my gosh, and Stevie Nicks, that tour. Do you know? I mean, telling everyone you were here. We are going to go through this real quick. But look at her. She has been on all these things, but she set out to change the world of intimate apparel. Abra, #1 selling in across all categories, and people still at major retail manufacturers talk about this. This is the Abra. This is that single layer seamless construction Abra. So this is that single layer, comes in multiple colors. This is that nice leisure one you can double up. Then we can go real quick. We want to show you. We give you a little of everything. Rhonda really can kind of cover the whole intimate. This is that bonded edge, which is all infinity edge. It's the latest technology. It's that buttery soft. It's like it's second skin. Has gel, which some people are calling jelly. It's a jelly support where your normal underwire would be. This is another great one to pick up because that's that low plunging neckline, going to give you great shape. Okay, gals, grab this. This one, I'm telling you, it will make your girls look plump, round, and give you that fullness when especially when you're wearing like low cut tops in the summertime. Then real quick, we're going to go to, this is the arm shaper. This is kind of like original kind of shape where gives those arms that support. It cuts under the bust, so you don't have to worry about having to smooth anything out here or having a pancake Tootsie Roll here. This is definitely going to be one that you get if you're a mother or you need the sequin arm dresses that you're going to weddings because they're scratchy. This will be great for you. It'll hold those things. Then you would go to another quick one here that is in that same seamless technology. This is the double layer seamless Abra, gives you that separation, but we've added that lace at the top. That lace at the top will totally transform how you feel. We have creases that it gives you that coverage. But when I tell you the nylon hand to this, it is yummy. Like you will feel seamless out there in the industry, and it's dry. So real quick, and I have my next one, pinup. We were talking about this pinup. You can't go wrong with a pinup bra. This is the most iconic. This was the first Rhonda bra she ever did. Silhouette has stayed the same. All we've changed is the textiles and the tactability. It's 4-way stretch lace. Look at this. Nowhere can you find lace that looks like this French provincial lace and get a bra that, guess what? It stretches. It stretches. You step into it All you have to do, it has a top loading wide pocket that's right there, which is so great if you have a prosthesis wearer, because you can take that out. If you've gone through any augmentations or anything where you want to cover some scars, this is the one for you because it's very popular. So while I have this one out, I want to just marry it back to the pinup panty, because listen, that Taylor Swift, that Eras Tour, she got, everyone's hot for Hollywood. It's hot for Hollywood, like old school pinup. That's what these are. These are going to give you that smooth out, high waisted. There is something when you wear this and have another person next to you in like that skimpy minute lingerie, you will look so much more feminine and more, you know, elegant and sexy when you're wearing something that's super smoothing, but it's practical. You can wear these. It has that ruche derriere, giving you that tushy lift, giving you the separation, has that nice leg that has a four-way stretch. So as you go into those summer months, it's going to give you a little bit of anti-chafing. You know, we're not trying to create a campfire in there because, you know, as your legs rub together, that keeps that little area there. And then so we have about 2 more. Let's go to the real quick. We have 2 more, then we're going to let Bando. Everyone needs this. This is like this is a no-brainer. I think it was $15 and change. No-brainer on the Bando. This is 3 years running as Cosmopolitan's #1 strapless bra. When you get that honor, it truly is, but you'll realize it's because it's going to give you that smoothing of the back. It hugs you 360. It gives you a little pocket for your breast. You have a little bit of underwire, but we make sure when you do this underwire, when we do this underwire, it's not going to dig out, because see, it starts about 4 fingers lower. That's why those other bras, like the Beyonce, they put them so close to the top, they poke into your arm. That's why those are not right. This is the one you want to have. It bundles fine. I think we have black. I mean, we have other colors. All the skin tones. This is one. Grab this because just tuck it in your drawer, because I swear you will totally be ready to go. So then we're going to do these last 2 kind of at the same time here, because we have the molded cup cami, which is an iconic piece for us. You'll see us talk about this often. It's going to give you that bra and cami in one. I'm going to see if I can, you know, step aside here and make it a little bit easier for you to see. It is that molded cup. So see, there's cups. There's built-in cups there. It's tied to the back, adjustable straps, those padded straps that go 3/4 of the way to the back, full length. You're going to have this full length, but this material is so smooth. It's going to glide over your body. So it's going to give you that smooth foundation that we all love. I just love a smoothing. I don't want to be sucked in like a casing. I want to be smooth, but I like the feeling. Right now, I'm in a different Rhonda Shear tank because I just like the way it feels underneath my body. So this one is going to be the molded cup with that crisscross posture control back. This is one that was a labor of love, really putting together 5 different bras and 2 different chiropractic things into making you a bra that's going to hold you up. It's going to give you posture. It's going to make you stand up taller, arms back, hold the girls up. And this is still in that molded cup family, which always has those padded straps that have the adjustability that goes 3/4 of the way back, so you don't ever see it. So if you wear it off the shoulder top, you'll never know that this is a bra. You're not going to worry about that. It is going to give you that perfect shape and that great neckline, but it is, again, a molded cup. It's going to give you that, but the beauty is in the back. When you step into this and you feel what a 360 hug from a bra can give you, and not ruching it around and scooting it around. I don't know how we all did that forever. And one thing about Rhonda Shear, you can step into this, step in, adjust the girls, or you can put it over your head. And, you know, I sometimes put it on my head, and so pull it down and make sure the girls are in position, but you will truly change the way you think. And again, everything is extra 3X. And once you buy one of Rhonda's products, no matter what bra it is, maybe you already have one, you're like, oh, I'm interested in another one, shop the same size. If you were a medium in a seamless, you're a medium in a molded cup. If you're a medium in the Infinity Edge, you're a medium in a seamless. We make sure that we are not one of those brands that make you have to second guess what size you are anymore. Because I mean, I know that I bought jeans before that I bought the exact same style, the exact same brand, and it didn't fit. And it made me feel like I gained, but I didn't. I laid it next to the other one and realized this is 2 inches smaller. No wonder it wasn't me, but the thing about Rhonda, you're always going to have it, and we're always going to have these colors and collections. So mix and match. It's really fun. So next time we tune in, I think we're going to do this probably more often, once and twice a week. And I just want to think about your questions. I think this is a chance for us to kind of get intimate and really talk about Rhonda Shear, talk about clothing, talk about things that you want to do, and just talk. Let's have a fun chat. Well, until next time, we have to find a sign off. We have to have.
America's most talked about newlyweds, Jane Fonda and Ted Turner. It's the 13th annual
People
Ace
in
Award.
the Hollywood
Hosted
industry
by
for those years. So,
Sybil Shepherd
I always
Danny
love the
Glover.
ones that don't know her from
With
this,
special guest,
and they
Richard
just
Lewis,
love her for
John
the
Lithgow.
hair, but
Patty
that's
Marsha Mason.
It's Ron here at the LA Sports Arena in Los Angeles, of course. Yeah. Hi.
Wow,
Here are America's most
wow, that's insane. Wow. I've never even seen this version of it.
And this is an original poster.
I know. I'm blown away by it. Wow.
And nobody has signed it yet.
No, and it's in perfect condition. I think I'm gonna sign it white paint. Okay, let's pull it up. Wow, that is amazing. So fun.
That's the paint pen.
Okay, now what your name? You want me to sign it to you?
No.
Just sign it.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure not to hold it and let it dry. Yeah, that is so
We'll have to
cool.
let it dry for a second, so y'all chit chat for a minute.
No, it makes me so happy. You think it's gonna stay white enough?
Yeah.
Let it dry for a second?
Yeah, it needs to dry.
I have.
Well, then I can even do. You're not here tomorrow, but does he know?
Wow, that's insane.
Here are America's most talked about newlyweds, Jane Fonda and Ted Turner. It's the 13th annual Ace Award, hosted by Sybil Shepherd and Danny Glover, with special guests Richard Lewis, John Lithgow,
Patty LaCombe. Marsha Mason.
Boyd Matson,
Roddy McDowell.
Darren McGavin, Michael McKean,
Lorraine Newman.
Jack Perkins, Judge Reinhold,
Paul Reiser.
Robin Roberts. Mimi Rogers.
Gary Chandler.
Rhonda Shear.
Polly Shore.
Welcome back. Our next presenters are USA's Rhonda Shear and from HBO, Richard Lewis.
Thanks, Danny.
Now, Richard, we don't have much time, so let's hurry this along.
Yeah, no, really. I mean, sure. Story of my life, huh?
But Richard, you don't know me that well yet.
No, really. Trust me. I mean, you don't want to know me. It's not you. You're gorgeous. It's just like, it's all about low self-esteem. I mean, really. And it started early. I mean, my family, I swear to God, they called me by a pronoun. It was sad. It was sort of like, happy birthday to him, happy, and really, it affected me sexually. I mean, if we even miraculously had like a simultaneous orgasm, I'd feel left out. So, really, it's foolish.
Okay, well, Richard, why don't we just start this off with a nice romantic dinner? You, me, and your therapist.
Yeah, well, no, it's really, moreover, I have like a fear of commitment, It's sad. Even if I got aroused, it's like in the shape of a question mark. So, it's silly.
So, the nominees for Program Interviewer are Pat Buchanan, Michael Kinsley, Crossfire, CNN. Dick Cavett, The Dick Cavett Show, CNBC. Larry King Live, CNN. John McLaughlin, CNBC. Ruth Westheimer, you're on the air with Dr. Ruth, Lifetime Television.
Okay. And the ace goes to Pat Buchanan, Michael Kinsley, Crossfire.